So Herodotus tells us that there was something wrong with Cambyses. He wasn't okay. The Egyptians thought he became mad after killing their god Apis. But there are so many things that Cambyses did that kind of proves that there was something wrong with his way of seeing the world, his perception. And it goes back to Persia. He didn't really start in Egypt. One of the things he did that showed that he was not okay, he is marrying his own sisters. This is not something that the Persians did not marry their own sisters or brothers, but he did it and he forced them, the judges, to kind of interpret the law in such a way that it made it seem like it was okay for him to marry his sister. And then he went ahead and married his sister, not only one, but two. He married his two sisters. So that's one of those things he did that showed that there was something wrong with him. And then he went ahead and killed his brother Smarties. That was also something else that he did that kind of shows that there was something wrong with him. And then, even though I should point this out, that in the ancient world it wasn't uncommon for brothers, especially in the royal family, to kill one another, especially as a way to eliminate competition. So that cannot be really said to have been due to his mental instability, but it could have been something, it was common. In fact, if you do try to study history of other empires during that time, you realize that it was so common, especially it was so common in that region for brothers in the royal family to kind of eliminate one another as a way to get rid of competition. But anyway, we would add that is one of the things that happened in the that made or proves that there was something wrong with Cambyses mentally. Now, something else he did is kill the son of his very close friend and confidant, this guy called Presaspes. Presaspes is the guy that Cambyses sent to Susa to kill his brother Smarties. They were very close. There was no one who was closer to Cambyses than Presaspes. Now, one day, and the way he killed the son of Presaspes, who was basically a child, is so weird. Yeah? And this is how it happened. Now, one day, Presaspes and Cambyses and other people are seated in a room, and then Cambyses asks him, "So, what sort of a man, Presaspes, do the Persians think of me? Uh, what do they say? What do they say of me?" A very difficult question, especially when it is asked by someone who you know they are not mentally stable and they have all this power, and then they are putting you on spot by asking you such a question. So Prexaspes answered him and told him, "Oh, sir, they praise thee greatly in all things but one." Like, they think you are great in everything except one. You have one problem that they don't like. And he said, they think that you drink too much. You kind of drink wine too much. That's the only thing they think is wrong with you. And I think Prexaspes was kind of comfortable because of the relationship they had had. And he thought it was okay for him to be kind of frank with Cambyses. He didn't think there's something that would have gone wrong. And Cambyses was like, "What? They say now that I drink too much wine, and so I have lost my senses, and I am out of my mind? Then their former speeches about me were untrue." You see, before there were conversations he was having with the people around him, and everybody was telling, "Oh, you are great, you are the best, there is nothing wrong with you, you're perfect." But now he's finding out that the people think that there's something wrong with him, that he drinks wine too much, and he wasn't happy about that. Judge now the self-Prexaspes whether the Persians tell the truth, or whether it is not they who are mad for speaking as they do. He tells me, "I want you to look, I want you to see right now, so that you judge for yourself whether it's me who is mad on drinking a lot, or it's them who have a problem in the way they are judging me." And he takes a bow and an arrow, and the child of Prexaspes is standing there, and he tells Prexaspes, Look there now at your standing there. If I shoot and hit him right in the middle of the heart, it will be plain the Persians have no ground for what they say. If I shoot that boy, your son, and I am able to hit at the center of his heart, then the Persians are wrong. I'm not drinking too much. I'm not mad. I'm okay. But if I miss, then yeah, then they are right, and that I am out of my mind. And he shoots the kid on the chest. And then he tells the people around to open up the body of the child and see whether the arrow went through the heart. And yes, it went through the heart. And Cambyses started laughing. He was so happy. He's like, he laughs. He's like, now you've seen Prexaspes, that it's not I who am mad, but the Persians who have lost their senses. I pray thee, I want you to tell me, have you ever seen any other man shoot an arrow like that? Prexaspes, of course, you see, you are there, you are sunny, sure, and this guy is like so happy that he shoot, and he's asking him, have you seen a man shoot an arrow the way I did? Like, I'm very good at doing it. Oh my Lord, I do not think that God himself could shoot so well. Tells me, oh my Lord, you're so good at it, not even gods can do that. Yeah, that's one of the crazy moments of Cambyses. Another crazy moment is he took 12 noblest Persians of high standing, and he takes them to somewhere and he buries them up to the neck. Just for fun, kinda. And Croesus, remember Croesus, who was the king of Lydia, who was captured by Cambyses' father, Cyrus the Great, and he made him his advisor. He was still advising Cambyses, still traveling around with Cambyses, and he was with him in Egypt. So Croesus is like, this boy is going too much, and he attempts to advise him, be like, no, this is not the way a king should behave. This is not acceptable. You shouldn't be doing this. And Cambyses goes crazy, and he tells him, you know what, I've never liked you. You misadvised my father. You are the one who told him to go attack the Massagetae, and you are the one who told him that you should cross over to the land of the Massagetae, and your advice ended up making my father lose his life. So you're not a good person. You're not a person who should advise me. And in fact, he takes an arrow and he shoots at Croesus, but Croesus manages to escape. When Croesus escapes, Cambyses is still very angry. He tells soldiers around to go chase Croesus and find him and kill him. Now, these soldiers go, they capture Croesus, but they don't want to kill him. They are like, we know Cambyses is just mad in the moment. He will come down and then he will start regretting that he had Croesus die. So they capture him, they hide him somewhere. And then it happens. Cambyses seated later on, a few hours maybe, and he's like, I regret asking you people to kill Croesus. And now they are like, no, we didn't kill him. He's here. They bring him to his presence. Cambyses reacts in a way they did not expect. He says, I'm very grateful that you people saved Croesus. You didn't kill him. But now, because you did not follow my instructions, you people are going to die. And he kills them. Then something else that he did that was crazy. While in Egypt, he started going to the temples, and he'll go to the temples and he takes the sacred items in the temple, started using them for target practice, like just disrespecting the temples, the things that Egyptians held very sacred. So he started doing all these crazy things. Yeah, so that's Cambyses. He was Herodotus tells us there was something wrong with him from the beginning. The Egyptians think he became mad because he killed god Apis, but whatever the case, seems like he did weird things.